Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Let's see what a dusty do. Here we have a dusty duo. And I must say, in the comment section, I tried to find it. I couldn't find it. Um, when I saw this, it made me think about one of the commenters, and I was wanting to give her a shout out for her comment. Girl, you know who you are. And the video, of course, is not funny, but it made me think about a comment she put in there. And she was like, wow. And there is a show. I have it on I'm like, hey, I got to watch this. Check it out. I've seen it before. It's called what? For My Man. And it's like the woman commits a crime or something totally stupid, outrageous, and it's for her man. Okay. And so one of the commenters put on there, they have a show about basically, I'm not saying verbatim, for my man. And she was saying it should be called For My Dusty. And it made me laugh. For my Dusty. And when I look on this screen, I'm looking at her, and when I saw this, that's the first thing that came to mind. I said, oh, that's what fit old girl. You on the screen. That's right. She has made it to the screen. And I'm assuming it's for her man, or as the commenters say, I love it for my Dusty. We might have to get a new series. We need to start calling these for when you see a woman do something ridiculous, instead of for my man, I love it for my Dusty. And if you're watching this, you know, shout out who you are in the comment section, and we want to go ahead and give you some props. But for my Dusty, so yes, and based on the video, what I've seen, we're gonna have to label this lovely duo, Dustina and the Dusty. Look at her. I hope it was worth it, girl. So I believe he likes to consider himself bad news. Yeah, he's got an interesting place. Let's go ahead and get to the clip, and you can see, wow, she's engaging in the Dustina behavior. And I'm thinking maybe it's for her man, for her Dusty. She want to go ahead and get those dust bucket points. Check it out, y'all. Fair use. Little warning.
Jenkintown police say they have arrested 2 suspects in a road rage assault last week. The brutal attack was caught on cell phone video. As Eyewitness News reporter Matt Petrillo tells us, police credit tips with solving this case.
Well, video of that incident is hard to watch, but police tell us it ultimately helped officers track down those 2 suspects.
This was a horrific attack.
Jenkintown police have now identified 2 suspects captured on a cell phone camera dragging a woman out of her car before punching and stomping on her repeatedly. It happened last Thursday here on Old York Road. Police say they're 25-year-old September Wingfield and 37-year-old Carlos Woodson, both of the Holmesburg section of Philadelphia.
I've never seen an attack like this in all the years I've been here.
The Jenkintown police chief says after releasing video of the incident, hundreds of tips poured in and helped officers ID the attackers.
It was good video, along with good detective work.
The video also found the pickup truck leaving the scene without a license plate, but police connected Woodson to the vehicle shortly after identifying him. Court documents showing police found Woodson is the registered owner of a 2011 Ford F-150 and is also the registered owner of a 2011 Dodge Challenger with a PA registration that looks like the phrase bad news. Police say he used a similar name on Instagram.
We were able to dot I's and cross T's and make sure we were accurate.
Now people who live and work in the area are happy to hear police found the suspects within days.
That's good that they caught them so fast. With all the cameras they have today, that should know that they're probably going to get caught.
And the 2 suspects now face aggravated assault, simple assault, and other charges. As for the victim, police tell us she's recovering and doing okay.
She seems to be going harder than the dude. I mean, dragging a woman out of the video because of road rage? She must. Are you really trying to get your dust bucket points up high? And he goes to be, what is it, bad news? Look at the registration. This right here speaks volumes. Bad news. This tells you a lot about the person. This is how you want to be identified. This is how you want to be affiliated. Bad news. But are we really surprised? Are we honestly and really surprised? No, we're not, because that's the culture, a culture of violence and self hatred. I'm wondering if he's giving her the instructions. So here you have a Dustina who literally, you're going to drag a woman out of a vehicle and stomp her like an animal. Look at this. He's standing back watching. Wow. Dragging a woman out. Dragging that woman out of her vehicle like an animal. Dragging her by her leg. Road rage. Gee, I wonder, do you have the same kind of rage when you try to go for a job with your dumb behind and they look at you and for whatever reason they don't want to hire you? Maybe a sensor goes off of a hood booger. This right here is not road rage. These people are already angry. They live very sad and pathetic lives. Oh yeah, I'm willing to bet. A lot of times people react like this here is something else wrong with their lives. These are the actions of low performing men and women, low vibrations. So bad news, now he got some bad news. And as for her, if it came down to it, let's say if he were to get out, which I'm hoping not, let's see if bad news can post her bail too. So a lot of times these little Dustinas, they'll go ahead and get into these little violent encounters with their man, and they really want to put an extra beat down on the woman because they want to really show their man, yo, I'm about that chick, I'm about to die. Oh, I got her. And they will honestly revel in that. Then you'll look up, this will be on her record, and then she might want to try to get some little help, or I need a job, or, I heard of one trying to get what do you call that? Some kind of federal program funding. You don't seem to understand the actions you did yesterday. They're not taking your application. Well, I want to get it together and I want to get a business going. Really? Yeah, got something on your credit. You got a little fraud thing going on. Well, that happened a long time. It doesn't matter. What you do today can affect her tomorrow. So she's pretty much just really messed up her life. But this is what she chose. This is what she has chosen. I'm gonna say this: the Dustinas, you're really dumb. So they've been having some women to get caught up, and not just the PPP issue, those loans, but also the SBA. And guess what? These Dustinas. Oh, what you think these men love you and they care about you, and boo boo, they don't. They're only using you. So guess what has happened? And I just thought about that with this chick on the screen. What is happening is some of these dumb women, they're getting with their man, and guess what? The men, which I'm assuming they probably already have a felonious background, so they know they're not going to qualify. They are putting these dumb Dustinas, their so-called boyfriends, their boo. Some of them, I was hearing a lady speak, and it's like, you got to be kidding me. So the boyfriend, and from what I understand, I guess they're up north, Chicago. So the boyfriend's been told you to go ahead and get these loans, but you don't have a business. So you went to get a business loan, but you don't have a business, and you made it up, and you listen to him. Oh, and now you've had a visit, and you're looking at jail. Where's the money? Oh, you spent it. Whose idea was it? Your boyfriend. So you know you didn't have a business, and we are talking about the government here. That's what the part you don't understand government. You understand? You understand the power of the government. You do understand that. So stupid. Did what the boyfriends told him to do, and now you're facing charges. So your boyfriend, you don't have a business, but you're saying that some of you all got money and there's no such business, like they can't pull your tax returns, fool. And you and the boyfriend spent the money. Now you've had a visit and you're looking at some serious charges. How is a boyfriend going to get you out? And of course, the money's been spent. So, ladies, you think these men love you? They don't. Anytime one puts you up to commit a crime or put you in a position to endanger your life, your safety, or I don't know, maybe endanger your freedom, like this video right here of these two violent fools, the man doesn't love you. He's only using you. You listen to a dust bucket knowing you didn't have a business, and I just can't wrap my head around it, and you went and you're going to holler at the government and get a check, and you don't even have a business, and you know it. Oh, but your man told you to do it. So if you go to jail, I mean, it's serious. You go to jail, as they close that bar behind you, just like her, just think about, for my man, or as one in the comments said, for my Dusty, and I'm out. That's what got you there.